Richard Dawkins, The Selfish Gene. Chapter 12. Nice guys finish first. Yeah, right. No, they don't finish first. They actually finish there! Yay! Nope. This is the worst thing in life that they could say. Well, however, nice things seem to happen all the time. However, they seem to always finish last. The phrase seems to have originated in the world of baseball. Also, some authorities claim priority for an alternative connection. The American biologist RICHARD Dawkins actually used it to summarize the message of what can be called the social biology or the selfish generate. It is easy to actually see in its aptness, and if we translate the colloquial meaning of nice guy into its Darwinian equivalent, there's a lot of things seem to happen here. However, like in Darwinian depth, there's also some things that seem to happen. So now let's talk about the gay prisoner's dilemma. This kind of works like that because of a few reasons. In its original human version, this is how it works. There's a banker who adjudicates and pays out the winnings to the following players. However, let's suppose that I am playing against you, and here's how it works. We only have 2 cards in our hands. Defect or cooperate. To play, we have to choose one of our cards, and we face it on the ground, and then we just push it towards each other. The banker will take each card and look at them separately, and then they will give us our totals of winnings by seeing what we did. Since there are 2 cards each, we will have 4 possible outcomes. Outcome number 1 is we both play cooperate, and we each get $300. Outcome 2, we both play defect, and we get minus $10. Outcome 3, we play you cooperated and I defected. That means I get $500, you get minus $100. And in outcome 4, if you played defect and I played cooperate, the banker pays you a temptation payoff of $500 and I get minus $100. This actually is good for the concept of other things too, like let's say vampire bats. They don't really exist, but they need blood to survive. If they don't have this blood that they need, then they'll probably go on cannibalism and they get whatever they need to actually survive. Thing is, lots of things seem to happen here, and you can cooperate to a person, and then that guy cooperates so that you guys each get blood and you don't have survival, and the actual cost is very little. However, if you cooperate and the other guy defects, that means that guy is able to get everything that he needs, and you have actually a chance of dying. You have less blood now. And if you defect and and the other player cooperates, that guy has a higher chance of dying, but you have a higher chance of living. And if you guys both defect, well, you're both going to starve to death. And that's kind of the dilemma. And some people even did this experiments where they asked experts to submit some strategies, and there are 15 strategies in total. They put in computers, and since 15 times 15, there are 15 times 15 games. Get 50 strategies, like 15 strategies with each different combos for 15 players. There are 225 games played on one computer at the same time. And eventually, if one of them was just a random move, and if some of these strategies did not work and gave less outcomes than the random move, then that means that strategy probably has one of the worst strategies ever. It's like computer chess, except it's more of like the prisoner's dilemma. What the Darwinian corpus actually gives us is not a detailed explanation about particular organisms. It gives us something subtler and more valuable, understanding of principle. But if we must have missed the real facts about vampires could tell a different moral tale. And that is the end of today's episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So Shannon out. Peace.